All right, so welcome to the channel. Finally, the installation for this remote start are done. We're about to test the remote start. All right, so these are the remote that can able to control with the car. So I'll show you now. So right here, our remotes. So this obviously this is the original remote. This is the Amazon remote, and this is the Pro Start remote. I got from a Canadian Tire. Um, and also the cell phone. This is the app right here. I'm gonna click the app. Oh, so this is the app. That's what it look like. So these all remote can control this car, and we're gonna test it. All right. So first we're gonna try the original remote. Because what we did here is it's add-ons. The installation is I meant it for add-ons. I'm not gonna taking anything out. Instead, I'm putting more stuff into it, not taking less. So again, this is the original remote. So as you can see, we are unlock. We're gonna lock it, right? It's lock, unlock, unlock, right? If you double click it, it will unlock the door. But for the other remotes, once you unlock, all the door is unlocked. I like it that way so that I don't have to keep pressing the unlock if I need to open all doors. So that's for the original. And then we're gonna do next is the Amazon ones remote. This is quite heavy. It looks good, and it's feel durable. I think it's made of aluminum. So yeah. So now we're going to unlock. I think it's locked. Yeah, it's locked right now because it will lock by itself if don't detect the Bluetooth for the cell phone. So it's locked. So unlock it, right? So unlock, lock, right? So now the rest of this is just for the alarm and to mute or stuff like that. As you can see, there is no remote start button. To remote start the vehicle, you have to press the lock button 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So now the car starts. You can see. Let me stereo's on. Turn it off. Right? To shut it off, just press this button again. There you go. Right? And the engine is up. So that's for that. Now you might ask why I have two of these remotes, right? The reason being is these remote are not far enough, right? Because this is most likely a Bluetooth range remote, but this is exceeded that. This is will go up to 2,000 feet, right? So this is why this remote I installed, because because of that reason. I needed a longer range, so that's why I have two remotes. So now this is unlocked. So lock, right? Unlock. See, it's locked. Unlock, right? So now, if you want to remote start it, just press this remote start sign here, this lightning sign here. Hold it until you hear the beep, and you let go. There you go. right? So the car started. Let me turn off the stereo. So as you can see, the car start, but the engine start it did not illuminate. So you might notice that the engine button here are not illuminate because they are not one remote, right? So that's why. But you might think, how am I gonna get in, right? So I'll explain to you that later. But so this is for now. This is what it can do. And next, we're gonna do is the cell phone. So the cell phone here. Oh, let me shut up the engine first. Right. So now next, what we're gonna do is the cell phone. So same thing. So we're unlocked right now. So press the lock. We're locked. Oh, and also the cell phone also mimic the sound of the car, the beep and stuff like that. So it's locked. So to remote start, obviously just press the start stop here, right? See, even the remote also have that sound, engine starting. And as you can see now, the light is illuminating. Let me turn off the stereo here, right? So now that's that. So now I'm gonna explain to you next is how we're gonna go inside the car. All right, so the great another features with this vehicle, or with this remote start, is that it's got this proximity lock unlock features, which is I really like. This is one of the reason I got this thing. We're gonna try that. So right now it's open, so we're gonna move away from the vehicle. The car should lock while we move out. There you go. That is locked. So I'm gonna drop the phone here and just to check it, because if we go move over there with the phone, it will unlock. So this way we can check if it locks. It's kind of a little bit farther. I think this is the closest you can adjust. You can actually adjust the range. But it's not too bad. I mean, if you're close, then you just lock it anyway. There you go, right? So it's locked, obviously. Lock. So now we're gonna go get the phone. And then when we go closer, it should unlock for us. I'm not pressing anything. There you go. See, that's unlocked. Right? So that's the good thing about this remote starter. That's one of the reason I really want it. So, and now again, we can do remote start. So when you do the remote start, we're gonna do how you're gonna go inside the vehicle when you remote start the vehicle. So we're gonna restart it now. Press this button. All right, so we're going to start the vehicle now. Right. So now we're gonna unlock. We're gonna go inside the car. right? Don't press the brake yet. Well, actually, on this setup, you can press the brake. So when you start the vehicle with the remote, you don't really have to do anything except with the long range one. But for this, you don't have to do anything. Once it's started, you press the brake, and you can up you go, right? And that's pretty much it for this, right? And then when you arrive your destination, just press this button, press the brakes, and press this button, and then it'll shut up, right? And then you go out, and then lock the door with your remote, or you can just, don't worry about locking it. It will lock by itself. When you move away, it will lock by itself anyway, as long as you have your cell phone with you, and the Bluetooth is connected, right? So that's for that. And now we're gonna try. Well, for this one, it's gonna be the same, right? So I don't have to demonstrate this because it's exactly the same as the cell phone, but this is a little bit different, right? So we're going to try this one, but this one doesn't have what they call takeover, meaning when you go inside the vehicle, when it started with the remote, when you step the brake pedal, the engine will shut up. At that point, you just restart the vehicle, right? Or there's another way, but I'll show you. So let's start the car. All right, so let's start it with this one. And car starts. So once it's unlocked, you go inside. As you can see, the push to start button, the push to start button is not eliminated. So what that means is that now the car is running by this remote, right? So as soon as I press the brake, this will shut off. This remote will shut off. So I'm pressing the brakes now, right? So engine is off. At this point, you can start the car if you wanna go. That's the takeover I was talking about. But there is another way to do it. So the other way would be, let's say you're in the car, you remote started it with this, right? And then let me turn off that. And then so you open the door, you come inside, right? As you can see, it's not. So if you don't have to, so you don't have to start again. All you have to do is just don't press the brake yet. Instead, press this start on your cell phone or your fob. You can start it here. You can use the remote here. You press it 4 times. There you go. Now it's blue. At this point, you don't have to start, or you can use your cell phone here. It's a lot easier, right? And then that should turn blue. See, once it's blue, that means you can press the brakes, right? So now it's turned blue. But before you press the brake, make sure you unlock. Press the unlock, and then press the brake, and that's it. Once you hear that click there, that's it. Now you can go. And that's kind of take over. You don't have to start it again if you don't want to start it again. But it's not really a big deal if you have to start it again. You only use this when you're like far away, or in a very cold time or stuff like that. But other than that, it's not really a big deal to me. I could even make it even better, but at this point, this is good enough. And yeah, and that's about it with this install. I hope you learned something, and if you do, please consider to subscribe, like, and share all that good stuff, so we can grow this channel and hopefully we can help more people. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you then.